Sam, why don't you start by telling everyone what RedShield is, what you do, and why the company was founded?
Sure. So we founded RedShield around 8 years ago. Andy and I partnered together from two different backgrounds, but with a complementary story before that. So Andy comes from a penetration testing background. He built and eventually exited New Zealand's largest penetration testing company, and through that discovered a lot of application vulnerabilities, especially within applications that organizations would write themselves. And so you talked about the NCSC report where applications potentially have vulnerabilities going all the way back to 2002. There are a lot of other vulnerabilities which really don't even necessarily have a classification. It's in custom code. So sometimes patching may or may not be the answer to this. And Andy's testing background showed that organizations would sometimes struggle with vulnerabilities for a long time. They would remain on developer backlogs. There's certainly an intention and a desire to fix vulnerabilities over time, but often that is slower than some organizations would like, and vulnerabilities can end up sitting on the risk register for a long time, as you've noted. So the background that I come from was more around on the actual vulnerability mitigation side. So my background is in driving programs of work really across an enterprise of proxying web applications and mitigating vulnerabilities using security controls outside of the app. And so this can be done across hundreds, sometimes thousands of applications, and it's much, much faster and less expensive than fixing code. And so between Andy and I, we could see that there was a strong need for this in the enterprise sector. And since then, we've rolled out across banks and governments, telcos, airlines, healthcare providers, really across all different verticals, some with dozens or hundreds or sometimes thousands of applications. And we put in place a program of work, which is, it's a managed security service that brings a number of security controls into play, as well as people and process to deliver the outcome for our customers, which is you don't want to get hacked through your web applications. And we'll start with mitigating all of the vulnerabilities that we can discover and mitigate, which makes compromise extremely difficult. So that program of work is delivered as a business level outcome. It is people, process, and technology delivered all together. So that's, I guess that's the background of our founding.